evening, good afternoon, whenever you shall find this practice. Hi, welcome back to another one. This is going to be a short yogi workout. Today we're going to be doing just some recovery stretches. Actually, I just got done doing pumping iron for over an hour. So I'm very fatigued, but I need to stretch out my muscles. So I'm going to try to do 30 to 35 minutes here in this practice. So I'm going to do a nice little 35 minutes. Alrighty. So let's start with laying on our backs here. Oh boy. Just closing our eyes. Welcome back to Erky Yoga Live Love Laugh. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Laying on my back here. Sorry, my voice sounds choppy. I was lifting very heavy weights, so I'm feeling it. Palms facing up. Knees make them the same size. Your feet the same size of your yoga mat. And when you do that, bring both knees together. Go ahead, take your, your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly, and just calm down your breath here. Just doing a nice recovery breath, letting everything go. Life for a second and just focus on yourself at this moment. Take a little bit of selfishness for yourself. It's okay. Give yourself permission to let go. And just breathe. Noticing the rise and fall of your belly, of your chest hair. And in having your knees together, if it's too much for you, you can go ahead and straighten your legs. That's just a modification here. Go into full corpse, but just want to do a little bit something different. Get a little stretch in the alpha of the thighs here. Just breathe. Enjoying this moment, letting everything go. Feeling the breeze of outside. If you have your window open like me, listen to the lovely sound of the birds chirping. Hear my stomach growling because it's kind of hungry from lifting weights. All right, we're going to just silence those noises for a second and just listen to the guys outside mowing the lawn. Letting life go by as you take a moment in stillness. Try to let go every echo around you. Just focus on yourself. I know you're hearing my voice, but I'm giving yourself permission to think okay, I can let things go for a second. And you can pick them back up after this practice. But at this moment, it's your time. Go ahead, take both hands to a lovely letter T. Bring both knees into your chest here. Grab onto your knees. Bring your knees close into your chest here. Gently rock your knees from side to side. Drop both knees down. One side here. Bring your hands back to a lovely T. Take your top hand. So my knees are to my right. My head is to my left. I'm going to take my right hand, place on top of my left knee here as I turn my head to the left. Just stretching everything out. Oh, on my side here. Oh boy, I can feel it. Unwinding. Take a nice breath in. On the exhale, drop your knees over to that left side, not going into your plant. Bring that right hand, stretch it out to a half T, letter T. Take that left hand, grab on top of your right knee. Turn your head to the right and stretching everything on your right. Deep breathing. Noticing you might feel a little choppy in your breath here, but take your time. Enjoying the stretch as we crack some of that muscle up, crack some of that lactic acid that we have built up in our body, and just moving things around. Twists are beautiful. Digestion helps regulate what's going on in your body, and moving some of that fluid and, fecal matter out through your intestines. Go ahead, bring both knees back on up. Plant both feet to the mat here. Take your arms into cactus. And just drop your knees from side to side. Bring a little movement. Oh yeah, just notice it. If you're cracking your back just a little bit. Just bringing those knees from side to side here. Working that lower half here and that spine. Twisting everything up. Take both feet up to the sky. Go ahead, wiggle those toes. Bring your hands, palms facing each other. Here, doing legs up against the wall. My legs are like fighting to stay up. They're literally fighting. Fighting for my life. Oh, I can feel it. Oh. My last set of heavy weights, I had to do planks. I had to do mountain climbers into planks, then jump up and do 4 rows. Oh my God, I feel anything and everything here. My legs are like, Ursula. Go ahead, drop your feet down to the ground. Stretch out both legs here. And if you have blocks, you're welcome to use them. I always have them near me. Bring your palms together, facing up. Go ahead, plant both feet to the ground. Bring your knees into your chest. Roll over to one side and gently lift yourself up. Well, I remember to turn off my phone for my family calls me. Be like, what are you doing? I didn't tell them I was teaching yoga today, right now. I was like, look, I have to stretch from this workout. So I'm sitting on my sit bones here, having my yogi smile. Ting! Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'm growing. 163. Hopefully we can get to 170 by the end of the year. I'm excited. 163. My goal is to get to 170. I would like to reach 200, but if we get to 170, that'd be bomb. All right. So I'm sitting crisscross applesauce. So we're going to do switch the direction of our feet for a second here. To the easy pose. Just switching our feet for a second because we're about to go into full. We're going to do a pigeon pose. Not pigeon, yeah. We're going to do, yeah. That's what we're going to do. I'll show you how to get there. So I'm sitting here, sitting up on my sit bones. I'm sweating half to death. I'm like hot from, I literally just got done pumping iron like 15 minutes ago. So I'm like, oh, let me do this now. So I take a sip of water. Sitting on my sit bones and go ahead and just do a little circle roll in your torso here, stirring up your chakras. And then switching. This class is kind of like a recovery class from working out if you did any intense workout like lifting weights or cardio or step class, running, going for a long walk, hiking. So this is some of my favorite poses I like to do after I've probably used my whole body. So I'm just going to trigger certain parts of my body that I like to do, certain little things I like to do to recover my body so I can relax after I've done intense workouts. All right, straighten out both legs here. Bringing palms up to the sky. Fold forward in any amount. Ooh, put a little bend in your knee if it's too much like me from lifting weights and doing squats. Put a little block underneath your knees here. Oh, I'm not giving you a lot of love. Go ahead here, tuck your chin into your chest here. Just breathe. Oh boy. I feel like my ponytail's going everywhere. In the direction I needed to go. Ooh. Just breathe. Kind of like a recovery. Yin pose, close. Class, close. Class, class. I can speak. Just breathe in. Oy vey. I'm feeling everything and anything. You were going to do double pigeon. I might need a blanket. Yeah, there's one over there. Or a pillow. What do I want to use? We'll see. Hold in here for another minute. Let's get a whole minute in here. If you have a strap, I did have my yoga strap. I don't know where I put it. I had it so I could do this. It's way over there. Oh well, never mind. We're just going to use what we use. Grab wherever you can. I'm a little tight from lifting weights right now. So I'm like, I feel it every inch of my muscle. It's shaking. Letting go of everything here. Just breathe. You got 20 more seconds left. Whew, that's like a whole minute. Oh, man. Less than 10. Less than 5. All right, gently roll yourself up. Go ahead, do a yogi shake out. As we contemplate my life right now. Point your toes away. Point your toes to yourself. Point them away. Point them to yourself. Take your hands behind you. Have them in your palms facing forward. Go ahead. Open up that shoulder here. Gently lift your head up to the sky. Bring your head back. Whew. Open up your shoulders. Oh, yes. Exhale. Alrighty. Exhale here. Alright, so we're going to do double pigeon. See my face, I'm enjoy. So I'm going to take my right, opposite. Left foot underneath. Right foot on top. Now, if you're here, it's fine. That means your hips are tight and you might want to use a block. It's quite all right. Don't force yourself. That means your hips are tight and I don't want you to hurt yourself. If you have more, like I said, if it's up, just place a block in between your right knee and your left foot. That just means, like I said, your hips are super tight. You just gotta open up your hips. Don't push your foot down. Sitting up on your sit bones and just let it melt. We're going to hold it here for at least 2 minutes. So I'm going to start the timer now because it's right on time. So just holding it here. Taking both hands up to the sky and go ahead, forward fold. Pushing your hips back and just dropping down. Oh, good. And my hips, and you're just going to be working both sides of your hips. That's why it's called double pigeon. And just relaxing. If you don't want to fold forward, you can just go ahead, sit on up. If this is enough for you, like I don't want to fold forward, you know, go where it's comfortable. Boom, there it is. I'm sitting in my hips. So you're sitting in your hips here, getting a deep stretch in both sides of your hips. Leveling it out. Woo, child, I'm feeling it. I can feel it from the squats. I was doing gobbler squats. I was doing gobbler squats with full body press. I was jumping back and forth. Yeah. I'm contemplating my life right now. And I can feel every inch of this pose in my hips. And less than 43 seconds to go. In that 2 minute. Oh boy. Like I am feeling it and it feels good. Like I feel it's not intense. It's intense, but it's like a release. It's like releasing pressure in my hips, which I absolutely love. Not hurting, but just like a nice numbing, not numbing, but like a relaxing sensation to my nerves. I'm like, ooh, it's not hurting. I'm comfortable. I'm breathing okay. Less than 10 seconds, so that's good. That's where you always want to be. You don't want it to hurt. You want it to feel like a nice, you can feel it, but not like, oh my God, I'm in so much pain. Let's go up here. Stretch out both legs for a second. Do a little recovery. You just want to not feeling like it's so much pain that you can't function. We never want it to be painful with our stretches. We want our stretches to be, you're comfortable in it. You're able to breathe. You're able to talk. Able to have something going on, so you don't be like, oh my God, I'm so uncomfortable, I can't think, like I'm in your body in distress. Go ahead and plant both feet onto the ground. Go ahead, gently windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Get a little recovery in those hips. We're going to go on the opposite side here. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you so much. I think my last video got over 200 views. we building this army nation over here. So we're going to take our lovely right foot on the bottom, take our left on top. Like I said, if it's too much, plant a block in between. Right there. So you can take a block in front of us. Like I said, you just want to place a block here if it's uncomfortable. Go where it's comfortable. And you might feel like, oh, your hips are open a little bit from holding that side. Yeah. So one side might be tighter, one side may be not as tight. We're going to forward fold here. Any amount, we don't have to. You can sit on up. It's quite all right here. And we're going to take this lovely 2 minutes. Letting everything go. Just breathe. Like I said, make sure you're able to get your breath in, cutting the grass. I usually do it earlier when I'm coming in. I'm cracking dawn, but. Or maybe it is around this time. I can't remember. How are you guys doing? Happy September. We still in September. Fall into September. We doing yoga in September. I'm doing yoga in the streets on the 21st of this month. So actually this Saturday, if you are in lovely Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I will post a flyer on my channel and also in my comments and on my community wall. I am teaching yoga in the street. I'm so excited to be working with, I think it's Georgia House, and I'm very excited. So there'll be very activities. It's free to the community, so I will be there teaching. So I'm excited to have this opportunity with this company. So I think my teacher taught this a couple of years ago, so I'm very honored. So hopefully I see you there. I will post in this video at the end the flyer. So I'm excited. All right, we got less than 10 seconds to go. All right, gently lift yourself up, one vertebra at a time. Go ahead and stretch out your legs. Shake them all out. Point your toes away, flex into yourself. Go ahead and plant both feet into the mat. Go ahead, gently windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Woo. Stretch out your feet. Excuse me, take both hands behind you. Open up those clavicles here. And maybe this time take your palms and take your hands away from you. Try that out. Open up your shoulders here. Turn your wrists your fingertips away from you. And just open up your wrist. And it's probably very uncomfortable. You're like, what the heck? So sometimes we have to switch the directions of our hands because, you know, get a little motion in there. Bring a little yoga to that. Bring your head up to the sky and just breathe. Go ahead, drop it down. And since I was lifting weights, we're going to go onto our lovely hands and knees. We're going to do a little bit different with our cat-cow here. Let's take a water break for a second. It's not too much light. So go onto our hands and knees. Reverse your hands, bring your palms facing your knees. Drop your belly, drop your chest. And you can definitely feel it. Reversing our palms here and just stretching out our arms. You're probably like, whoa. You probably need this like me. I was lifting weights. So I need to release some of the intensity I had in my arms. And you just like, whoa. And making sure your hands are at least hip width. And you can reverse your cat-cow if you like to. You can do a cat-cow if you like here. It feels a little bit different. Pressuring in your hands here. You can maybe roll, take your time, might feel uncomfortable a little bit before you get used to it. You know, so whatever you feel like doing, making sure your palms are facing the opposite way. Go ahead, switch directions of your palms. Drop your palms down onto the ground and just push on up. So you want to reverse your palms, having your palms facing you, and you're just on the back of your hands here and pushing up with your shoulders. Yes! You're like, what is this? It's intense, I know. But we do so much work with our feet and our hands that we don't release pressure. And this is releasing any tensions in our wrists. You know, this is just releasing in our shoulders in different directions. So let's be mindful. Take your time. If it hurts, just take it out. Your hands, shake it out a little bit and go back to it. Oh, I need this. It feels so good. All right, bring your palms back down to the ground. Go and sit on your sit bones here in hero's pose. And just roll your wrists. Roll and bring a little release a little pressure in your palms here. And just rub your hands for a second. You're like, wow. Rubbing my right hand, rolling my wrist, and then I'm switching to my left. Oh boy, that's something. Oh, that's something. All right, back onto your lovely hands and knees. Let's do a couple rounds of cat-cow. Dropping your belly, forehead to the ground. Exhale, switching directions. Inhale, dropping. Exhale, switching. Inhale, drop, forehead up, tumble up. Go ahead, switch. Toes together, touch, putting it all the way back, push it back. Two child's pose here. Forehead down to the ground. Don't make to the ground. Place a block underneath your forehead. Activate that third eye there. And lighten it. Alright, since we're down here, we're going to take that left hand, lift up to the sky, take it underneath, and twisting our body towards the right here. Bring our shoulder down to the ground. We're going to thread the needle. Low level style here on our like a low level style. I'm going threading the needle here using child's pose too as well. And just releasing the tension in your shoulder. Go ahead, untwist. Take the opposite hand. Take your right hand. Take it underneath your left. Switching your body to the left here. Just breathe. To the left. To the left. Every twisting, everything on the left. All right, bring your hands front and center. Go ahead, bring yourself up to your hands and knees. And go ahead, drop down onto your bum and lay back onto your back into that corpse pose. I'm gonna lay here for 5 minutes and just relax yourself for a second. Just get yourself nice and comfortable. And take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out fully and completely. Deep breath in. Exhale out fully and completely. We're going again. It's fine. We're going to lay here for 5 minutes for a second for Savasana. We're going to get up and do a nice mini meditation practice. Stop my watch. 5 minutes on the board now. All right, my beautiful Erky Yogi Bears. Go ahead, bring both knees into that chest here. Roll your knees from side to side. Draw both knees over to your right. Take your right hand above your hand. Place your left hand in front of you. Having your blood flow back into your heart chamber here. Letting that oxygenated and deoxygenated blood move around in your veins here. That lovely circulatory system. Go ahead, gently lift yourself up one vertebra at a time. Go ahead, sit nice and comfortable. Oh, on your sit bones here. Oh, I got like the thing in the background. I didn't even notice. I thought I turned off my. I didn't turn off. Why do you get a show on the side? Sitting up on my sit bones. And let's do a mini meditation. We're going to do it for at least about 2 minutes. Get nice and comfortable sitting on your sit bones. We're going to bring our hands to a excuse me, to a mudra. We're going to do Bhavra mudra, where we place our our right hand on the bottom, which this is my right, but it looks left to you, and then placing my left hand on top. So this looks like left and right, but I'm opposite of you. Let's me do opposite. So, right on the bottom, left on top. Sitting up, go ahead and close your eyes. Rest your hands in your lap, palms up. Keep all fingers lightly collected, including the thumb. Right here, we're going to bring fierceness and beyond the fear of death into our bodies right now. And just meditate on, just let it go. So we're going to hold this for 2 minutes. You're just going to breathe in and out. So you're going to breathe in for 5 and exhale your breath for 5 for about 2 minutes. And I'll see you in 2 minutes. I have faith in you. Let's start. Inhale, take both hands up to the sky, palms facing each other to Namaste prayer hands. That's a mudra. Bringing both hands into our heart center here. And we say Namaste. Namaste is an East Indian Sanskrit, which means the God in me bows out in honor of the God in you. with our last breath here together. Take a nice inhale. Exhale fully and completely. Namaste, my beautiful earthy yoga bears. Have a lovely day. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. And I'll make sure I post where I'm going to be this weekend. Hey. All right. See you soon. Bye.